is dozing. Are we together? Now this is Derek. Are you following Derek? Don't mind about trading. If you don't mind about trading, if you Anita Vika. Okay. Should I proceed? Should I proceed? Okay. Please take screenshots, okay? Take screenshots. Take screenshots. Take screenshots. Okay. Now. Now. Let me which capital can I use? Let me say I want to use $1,000, okay? Guys, when they tell you to enter the coin at the current price, first of all, I'm going to give you the first strategy you can use, okay? But the first strategy, it takes time for you to set up. That's why before you have to first come up with my strategy setting. You have to come up with my strategy setting. My strategy setting here. My strategy setting here. You have to come up with my strategy setting. Okay? Strategy setting. I'll teach you how you can use that. Okay? But because of time, let me first teach you here. Okay. Please, I'm not confusing you, okay? I'm going back here. I'm not confusing you. Let's come back here. Now, if they tell me that, please, you enter the coin at the current price, what I'm going to do, if I have my $1,000, what I'm going to do, I'm going to first calculate 20% of my capital. You first calculate, you can even write in the book, first calculate either 10% or 20%. But for me, I prefer using 20. Some people, for them, they use 10%. But for me, I prefer using 20% of my capital. Okay? 20% of my capital, which is 1,000. What's that? What is 20% of $1,000? That is $200. I come here and I put it in as the first buying amount. How much do you want to expose in the market at first? This is what they mean. Or how much do you want a robot invest in the market? This is what they mean by the first buying amount. So my first buying amount is going to be the 20% of my capital. Get? Then I come here and I put here my $200. But since they told us to enter the coin at the current price, I'm going to first wait to set up the rest. Okay? When I put here my 20% of my capital, I come here and I save. I do what? I save. Like that. Because they have told us to enter at the current price. Okay. Now I come here and I instruct the robot that start. When you tap on start, it means this robot is going to first invest 20% of your capital. Okay. But remember, you have the balance of 80% on your Binance. Now the 20% is already in the market, but you are remaining with more capital of 80%. which is $800. I think my English is not hard, guys. Is my English hard? Is my English hard? Now, Lenovo, what is it? What is Vikamabed? People, you have funny words also. Monsu kaka kolum. Aha. The robot is going to first invest. For me, I told you, you either use 10% of your capital or 80% of your, 20% of your, it is your choice. Okay. Some people use it. Sometimes for me, I can even use 40% of my capital. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, the robot, after when you start, the robot is going to invest the $200. Okay. Make sure you tap here, start, activate. Now, when the robot has invested the $200, you are going to remain with a balance of 800. Why do you remain with that balance? It is because in case the market doesn't go up, but continues to go down, this robot should continue using this remaining capital, but it's going to buy it in smaller quantity. Or it will be investing smaller dollars when the market is going down, other than investing all your money at once as the first buying amount, and the market squeezes you seriously and you don't earn even anything throughout the week. Okay? That's what we call capital management. Don't fight your capital. Now, the 800 is one that I'm going to use to set margin calls. Margin calls means the number of times you want the robot to keep buying for you in case the market goes against you. Okay? Margin calls, number of times the robot should buy. Sometimes these margin calls, they are set by you, because some people use different margin calls. Okay? But make sure you come up with more margin calls. That's why when you have guru capital, expand your margin calls. Increase your margin calls than trading very many currencies. Because when you trade very many currencies and you don't have capital, it means the robot needs more money to keep investing in each and every coin it bought for you. That's why someone who trades one currency is ever favored. They're ever favored. Even if the market squeezes them, as long as they open up very many margin calls, they make some good profits. Okay? Now, let us proceed. Okay, now, when the robot invests the 20% of your capital, now you are going to first come here and switch off these two buttons such that you get time to set margin calls. You are going to set margin calls as the $200 is running in the trade. Okay? So, we are going to come here and switch off the margin calls, okay? Such that when you get enough time to set margin calls. And after setting the margin calls, you come back and turn on this button, the button of switch on margin call. It means you have now allowed the robot to buy when the market is going down. Okay? Now, I'll come back here still. I'll come back here still on the trade setting. Now, remember the first setting was 20% of my capital I saved and I started the robot. Now, the second setting, it is what we call the sub setting. It is under the setting, the first setting. It is not the second setting, but it is the sub setting under the first. And this sub setting is for the margin calls of that can accommodate the capital of $800. Okay. Now, how much dollar do you want the robot to keep investing for you if the market keeps going down? The remaining capital of $800, how much dollars? How many or how much? Okay. Do you want the robot keep you how much, how many dollars robot to keep using maybe $17, okay? $17. Well, some people you can use 15, you can use 17, you can use 18, you can use 20. It is your choice. But for me, I can use 15 or 17. And I say that whenever the market is going down, please invest $17. Invest $17. But remember, I have my $200, which is already running in the market. Okay. Now, I come here. These ones should be off, all of them. Never turn them on. Okay? Never turn them on. They should always be off. Now, the margin call limits. How many times do you want the robot to keep buying for you? Now, 7 times. 7 times, also it depends your capital. How many times? The margin calls also depend on the capital you have. Okay? Someone with the $200, you can use 7 margin calls. Someone with $300, you can use either 7 margin calls or 8. Okay. Someone with $500, you can use 10 margin calls or 8 margin calls or 12. It is your choice. Okay. Someone with $1,000, you can use 15 or 20 margin calls. Like I told you, if you have more capital, use very many margin calls and you'll enjoy the market. Okay. Now, for me, I'm going to use 15 margin calls that can accommodate the $800. I'm going to use 15 here. Don't do cram work, please. Just get the concept. Come here, 15. Okay, 15. Now, I come here. The take profit ratio, whole position take profit ratio, it is that percentage you want the robot give you in case the market goes high. Okay? So when the market goes high by a certain percentage, it will give you profits according to how much it invested in that coin. It's what we call the take profit ratio. But it's already given in the signal. Okay? You come here in the group and look for this 60% is here, 60%. Okay? 60%. I put it here. Put it here. Okay? Now, the take profit callback. Take profit callback. It is the difference. Without I will not confuse you with this. This means that if the market goes high by 60%, your profit, the robot will not close the trade or will not sell immediately. But as the market tries to go down, okay, as the market tries to go down by this, the robot will close the trade. Okay, so it is the difference between this and this. The takeable profit is the difference between this and this. So on the take profit callback, don't always put a big percentage. The robot will what can I don't want to use this term. Okay, you make smaller profits. Okay, you make small profits, or you can put a zero. Some people put there 0. If it reaches 60%, it sells immediately. Or you can put 0.01. But if you put 0.3 like this one, it is 6 minus 0.3, the robot will close at 5.7% profits. Okay, so on the take profit callback here, always put either a 0 or you put a 0.01. Okay, that is done. Guys, I will not come in your comments in the comment section. Okay, let me just proceed, but make sure I understand something. Then I'll come and I go through them at maybe at 11:20. Now, here I'm going to put 0.01. Okay, let me leave it as 0.3. Okay, 0.3, so that I take 5.7, which is not bad. And guys, let me tell you this secret. Let me tell you this secret. If you see that the coin, maybe they gave you 60% in the signal, okay? If they give you 60% in the signal, and you see that the robot has made good profits worth 4% or 5% or 3.5%, why can't you just close the trade manually and take 3.5% without waiting for 60%? Because for me, Lawrence, I can wait for 60%, but for you, you cannot. Eh? So if you can't wait for this big percentage, you can close the trade manually at 3.5%. Profit, not at a loss. Please never close your trades at a loss. And some of you, when I speak something, you misunderstand me. Leader told us, if you say coin going high, going low, going low, we sell. When you say that it is negative 3.5, where you sell. I've said when the profits are high by 3.5%, if you don't want to wait for 60%, you can close it at 3.5%. Then you go for another signal. Sometimes they give you a signal in the group and they tell you take 10%. Okay. If you see the coin has so far pumped by 5% or 7%, please, you go and close it manually and take that profit because it is good also. Okay. Then wait for another signal. Okay. Now, margin configuration. This is where I should always put your focus here. Margin. This is where money is. This is where money is. Okay. You come here. Do you have your pens and books, new members? Do you have your pens and books? Do you have your pens and books, guys? Besides asking questions, but do you have pens and books? Hey, I'll come and I go through your questions, okay? Don't worry about that. I'll come. But you first follow what I'm teaching you here. How do we, this is the margin configuration. Now we are going to configure our 800 in these settings, in this whatever. Now, we have what we call the margin call drop. The margin call drop. And we also have the multiple binary ratios. Okay? Now, how do we calculate the margin call drop? The margin call drop is calculated as margin call drop is equals, okay, is equals percentage drop given in the signal. Okay, write that formula. Please write. Margin call drop. By the way, another thing, guys, I'm about to produce my book. about trade settings. Yeah, it will be like 20 pages, but you have to buy it. I'll put a price for it. It will not be so expensive, but it will be affordable for each and everyone. Yeah, so I'm soon producing that book. It will be like 20 pages. Okay, the margin call drop, this is equals the percentage drop, okay, divided with the margin call limits. Write it in full, okay, so that it doesn't confuse you. Percentage drop, okay, divided with the margin call limits. Okay, where is the percentage drop? It is the one that was given to you in the signal. You come here. It is here, 29. It is there. Okay. Now, how many margin calls do we get? We have 15 margin calls. I told you, this is the percentage drop divided with the margin call limits. Our drop in the signal was 29 divided with 15. Okay. Hey, so 29 divided with 15. That's 1.933. You come here. You come here and put 1.9 and 933 1.93 1.9 bino ebintu bya mukasita obiwa obudde n'obiyiga. These things are easy as long as you give them enough time to learn them. They are very easy. Just get the formulas. Don't only focus on making money, because even making money you have to put some mathematics. From the first call, you put that drop of 1.993. That is done. That's how we calculate the call drop. Okay. Now, what does it mean? It means that these are negatives, okay? These are negatives. It means whenever the market over the value, remember you are trading Pepe. Whenever the price of Pepe drops by this percentage drop, okay, percentage drop, the robot will be investing more money. The first buying amount, which is $17, the second first buying amount, which is $17. So it means every drop or every margin call, the robot will be investing more money. But how will it invest that money? We need this girlfriend called the buying ratio. This girlfriend has a boyfriend called the first buying amount. This one. They will be multiplying themselves. Okay? This girlfriend or this boyfriend will be multiplying with the ratios here, the girlfriends. Okay? It means that every margin call here, the robot will be multiplying each ratio with what? With the first binomial, which is 17 times 17 times 17. But remember, I don't want to use these ratios. I don't want to use these ratios. How do we calculate the multiple binary ratios? How do we calculate them? This is what we are going to do. I repeat, how do you calculate the binary ratios? Guys, I'm going slowly. Don't say, Rita, I didn't understand. Please, you repeat. I will not repeat because of time. Okay? That's why I'm going slowly. I don't want to rush. I don't want to leave anyone behind. Okay? This is what we do. This is what we do. This is the formula. The multiple binary ratios, okay, is equals the first binary amount, okay, the first binary amount times the margin call limits, okay, you get X answer here, okay. But remaining capital, remember the remaining capital of 800, remaining capital, divide it with the X answer you got here. I know there's a bit some mathematics, but you bear with that. But you have to apply it, okay? Yes. I know mathematics is a bit hard, but bear with that, guys, okay? Bear with that. Just copy that formula. It is easy. Even if mathematics is so hard, you cannot fail to understand this. As long as you have a calculator on your phone, you can solve this. Okay? The multiple binary ratios is equals the first binary amount times the margin call limits, you get this answer. Okay? Then the capital you remained with, divide it with the answer you got here. Who has understood that? Who has understood that, guys? Please, you should be writing, okay? Laban, please write the formula in your book. Don't just come here on the Zoom and start to looking at things as if you are watching a movie. Guys, you don't come here to watch a movie. Just come with a book and a pen. Okay? Okay. How do we calculate the binary ratio? This is the formula. This is the formula. Multiple binary ratios is equals the first binary amount, okay, first binary amount times the margin call limits, these ones, this one times this, okay. the answer you get here, okay, you mark it somewhere. You remember your capital of 800, then you say remaining capital, divide it with the X answer you got here. Let us do it together. 17 times 15. 17 times 15, what do you get? 17 times 15, that is 255. 255, okay? 255. Then our remaining capital of 800, divided with this. Okay. 800 divided with 225, that is 3.55. Okay. Now, this one is going to act as your multiple buying ratios. Then you come back here, the answer you got there, you come here and put it 3.55, 3.55, 3.55, 3.55, 3.55, up to the last call. Because of time, I will not finish everything. So you put 3.55. Okay. Now, what does it mean? If you set the robot like this, you are giving it instructions. You are telling it that if the market drops by, or if the price of Pepe drops by 1.93%, please add more money in this first buying amount. What the robot will do? What is 3.5 times 17? 3.5 times 17. What do we get? It will be buying small portions, okay? Times 17. That is 60.35. 60.35. Okay? 60.35. 60.35. 60.35. 60.35. 60.35. So it means that in each and every margin call, whenever the Pepe price drops by this percentage, they're able to be investing $60, $60, $60, $60 in each and every margin call. That's what we mean by buying dips. Buying deep. Even when the market is floating, you are in the floating loss, but the robot is buying seriously as many times as possible. And when the market starts going high, you are going to start seeing profits. You are going to start seeing profits. Okay? That's what we mean by managing your capital. Okay? Whenever it buys, it is adding it to your $200, the 20% of your capital. It is topping up on the other 20%. So the more it buys, the more it keeps investing more money, the more profits it will produce for you. Okay? So in each and every margin call, the robot will be investing 60.35. Another thing, guys, when you set 15 margin calls, it's not a must that the robot is going to buy all of them. No, it is not a must. Because I told you the robot controls the market. If they give you a drop of 29%, the market can drop by 10% or 15%. If they give you a drop of 40%, the market can drop by 20%. Okay? Just these margin calls help you to keep you in the market. Such that in case the market continues to go down, the robot should keep buying. So this floating loss is always reduced because the robot is buying more times, very many times. Now, you go back to your trades and look at them. Look at your floating loss now. You start judging yourself where you went wrong. Okay? Where you went wrong. You are going to enjoy your market when you start doing this. Okay? So, guys, that's what we do. Margin configuration. I'm sure people have understood this part because we've been following. If you don't understand today, you understand tomorrow morning. For those who've been in Uganda session, and the leader Samson will repeat for us tomorrow at 9 p.m. Those who have missed today. Okay. Now after that, you save. Okay. When you save, you come here. Now the buy-in callback means it is an increase in the margin call drops. This buy-in callback. It is an increase in these margin calls. These ones. Okay. How? When the market, remember these are negatives, okay? These are negatives, negative. If the market drops by 1.93%, the robot will wait to buy the first call. So the robot will first wait for the market to rise a bit by 0.5%. And remember, 0.5%, it is a positive because it is rising. Okay? It is rising. So a negative plus a positive, I think you get a what? You get a negative. Okay? So, 1.93, negative 1.93 times plus 0.5. 0.5, it is an increase, okay? 0.5 is an increase in the margin calls. So that means here is negative 1.45, negative 1.45, negative 1.45, negative 1.45. So when the market drops by certain percentage, the robot will wait to buy. But as it tries to go up by 0.5%, the robot will buy. So it does that to each and every margin call. Okay? That's what we call the buying callback. Now, we are here. Distributed and take a profit allocation. Distributed and take a profit allocation. How does it work? Now, guys, remember you set margin calls. Are you seeing these margin calls? They are 15, okay? But we have margin calls from 5 to 15. Which are these ones? Okay. Margin calls from 50th call to 15th call. These are what we call the sub sales. I mean the sub positions. These are the positions where you are going to see you are making money even when you are in the floating loss. You are in the floating loss because the robot bought these independent positions. Okay. Now there are people who trade for themselves in Binance. On a spot market, you are trading yourself. Remember, when you are trading yourself on Binance without using a robot, you can't make money when the market is going down. You cannot. That's why you cannot compete with a robot when it comes to cryptocurrency trading. You miss out the market. You don't know when to enter. Just wake up when the market is already high. It means you missed the what? You missed the market. Because there you just come up with a buy and a sell order. But if the market goes against you, it means you can make a loss or you sell at a loss. But for me, if I'm using a robot, even when I'm in the floating loss, still I make money. Okay? Why do you think professional traders are using Royal Q? Why do you think so? They are using royal Q. Okay. Now, let us proceed. Margin calls from 5th call to 15th, we call them independent sales or sub positions. They are the ones where you make profits even when you are in the floating loss. But these margin calls, the number is reducing, so people have gone to sleep. Okay, let us proceed. You are still too many. Okay. The margin calls from 5 to 15. They each and every margin call has its own trigger price. For them, they are sold independently, one by one. Okay, they are sold independently, one by one, and every margin call has its own take a profit ratio, which is 1.3, 1.3. You can even adjust to 1.4, 1.5. Don't go beyond the 1.5. You can put 1.2, 1. Some people put 1.1. Why? It's because these supposition, don't give them big percentages, okay? Because if you give them big percentages and the market is bad, the robot takes long to close them or to sell them. So if you give them smaller percentages, the robot will sell them faster. Okay? So these are the positions where I'll be making profits even when you are in a floating loss. So the robot will be buying, buy. Maybe it stops here. The market goes up. The robot starts saying sell while making a profit. Sell. Sometimes it can even sell up to here. The market fails to go down, to go up to the 4th call or to the other 4th call and above. It fails to go up, then it starts going down. Buy. So the robot will be playing with the market. The market goes up, it buys. Goes down, it goes down, it buys. It goes up, it sells. Go down, it buys. Go up, it sells. Okay? But remember, you are in one shot. It buys every margin call, it closes it. It waits for the market to go up and it causes another one. Every margin call, every margin call the robot sells, it gets out of the market because it has made a profit already. Again, with the market, the robot can buy it can sell from maybe from here up to 8. It makes a profit, make profits from each and every margin call from here up to 8, maybe or 7. Then the market goes down, it continues to buy. So it will be creating more buys and sells order. So you can be in a floating loss for a week, or for 5 days, or for 4 days, floating in a market, but busy making profits because you have good capital. Now, this business is so good when you have good capital. That is a fact. That's why it is a lifetime business. Okay? You save. Here, you can put what you put here is what you put here. But since this is 1.3, here I can adjust and I put 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. I'm going to go through the second strategy, okay, of setting the robot. I'm still on the first one. That one I'm going to take only 5 minutes because most of the things I've already explained them in this strategy. The other one, just to change a few things. Yeah, I can put 1.5, 35. Just have to just put what you want. Okay. Then we're using one shot. Here I'm going to put 0.1. Okay, 0.1. Then you save. When you save, then you come here. Now, those who have entered, who entered the Pepe, we are moving up slowly. I see the market. We entered at 0.00008, 30. Now we are at 39. Okay. Now we come here. Now, guys, before you switch on this button, first come here and check on the strategy mode. Okay. Strategy mode matters a lot. We have the whole warehouse mode. This whole warehouse mode. How does it work? The whole warehouse mode, it means that whatever the robot invested in this market, by the way, there's something I didn't teach you here. I talked about margin calls from 5 to 15. They are independent positions, but we have margin calls from 1 to 14. Okay, from 1 to 14 plus your 20% of your capital. The whole of this, the robot will give you 60%. Okay, but to give you 60%, it depends on the mode you are going to use. Okay, it depends on the mode, because there are some people who say, for me, I want to use only 4 margin calls. Okay, or they want to use only 4 margin calls. It means you have to use the first one, which is the whole warehouse mode. Robot will be giving you, will be adding the money that was invested from first call to the fourth call, plus your 20% of your capital, and gives you this. Okay, so from here up to here, from here up to here, this was 60.25, 60.25, 60.25, 60.25. The whole of this plus your $200, which is 20%, able to give you the other percentage of 60%. But it depends on the mode you are going to use. Okay, now let us go to the mode. Hope you've understood that I had left out. Okay, now we come here. Strategy mode. When you set the robot in the whole warehouse mode, it means you are telling the robot whatever it invested in this trade, that 20% of your capital, remember the 20% of your capital, and the amount of money that is going to be bought, that's going to be invested in all the margin calls from the 1st to the 15. The whole of this, the robot will give you 60%. It means for you, you'll be only seeing the buy messages only, but not the sell messages from the sub positions. Okay, that is the difference. That's why I told you to first check the mode you are going to use. That 20% of your capital and the amount of money invested from the 1st call to the 15th call, the robot will give you 60%. Okay, 60%. But you not be making money from the floating loss, because you are waiting for the robot to sell everything, to sell all your assets at 60%. Okay. That is the whole house mode. When we go to the second one, When you switch it to the second one, make sure if you forgot maybe that you had to use whole warehouse mode instead of, maybe you had to use sub-in mode instead of whole warehouse mode, make sure before the robot buys the 53 core, before you have changed the right mode. Because some of you make mistakes. Some of you are not making profits in the floating loss because you use the wrong mode. But your friends are making money from the floating loss because they use the right mode. Okay, so make sure you change the mode before the robot buys the 53 core. Because if the robot buys the 50 core, you can no longer change the mode from wholeware to either this or this. Okay, but you can change from this to this always. But from here to here or from here to here, you cannot change. Okay. Now, the sub-bin mode, the second mode, this is what the robot will do. You are telling the robot that you buy the sub positions, but when you start selling and you sell and you sell and you sell and you sell each and every margin call, don't deposit my profits in my Binance. Okay, don't deposit my profits in my Binance and don't charge me fuel. That is the sub-bin mode, the second mode. Now, this second mode works for people who get stuck in the market. Who get stuck in what? In the market. You are in a huge floating loss. So it means that if you get stuck in the market, the robot will be using the profit it is making for you. Okay? The robot will be using the profits it is making for you. Let me use the word reinvesting back the profits in the market. Okay? To bring the average price closer to the current price. To bring the average price closer to the current price. This one helps to reduce on the floating loss. On the floating loss. So people always get stuck in the market, please always use that formula. Okay. And I remember telling you when to use it. When the market is so bad, please use it. But when the market is good, use the sub-in mode, real-time settlement. The last one. So this one, the robot will be selling, but you will not deposit your profits in your Binance instantly. But it will be using it to drive the average price closer to the current price, or it will be reinvesting it back in the market. So it's using the capital and the profits. Okay? That is the sub-in mode. Now, when will the robot take the profits to your Binance? The robot will take all the profits to your Binance when all the margin calls have been closed or they have been sold off. The robot will charge you fuel once. The robot will charge you fuel when the margin calls have been sold off by the robot and this coin is out of the market. That one is understood. I will not repeat. If you don't understand today, you understand maybe on Monday. Okay. On the third one. This is the opposite of this. There are people who say, leader, for me, I want to save profit in each and every sub position. It is okay, no problem. When you switch it to the third one, the robot will be buying and selling. Whatever profit it is making each and every sub position, it will be taking it to your Binance and charging you fuel and it will be charging you fuel in each and every sub position. That's why you'll be seeing fuel fee. fuel fee negative, negative fuel fee, negative fuel fee. Very many messages, negative fuel fee, negative fuel fee. Because each and every margin call is producing a profit, okay? Yeah. But for you, if you want to be able to chop fuel at once, use the sub-bin mode. Okay? Now, after doing that, maybe I want to use the third one. I will see how the market is how the market is performing. If the market is performing good or bad, I will change it to the second one. Okay. Let me first put it in the third one. Then after doing that, you come here and turn on this button like this. You go and do other things. It means now we have given instructions to the what? To the robot. You go and look for people to buy robots to activate their robots. Hey, now after giving instructions after giving instruction to your robot, what do you do in your free time? Do you come on a group to make a noise? To look at those who are quarreling, those who are in the floating loss. After setting the robot, you go and share your link. Share your link and get the $30 when someone activates. That is your work. That's your work, guys. That's your work. Just give instruction to the robot, then you go and do other things. And don't supervise the robot. Some of you over supervise your robot every time. Let me check, because you are salivating. Other people are making profits. You also check. You're not seeing anything. You get annoyed. You start disturbing your leader. I'm seeing in the floating loss. Will this coin go out? Will this coin go high? Please, I'm tired of waiting. Hey, guys, why you panic? Don't panic. People have made money since 2022, 2021, in fact. Why are you panicking? In your free time, you go to YouTube and watch videos, how to set the robot. There are some videos there. Okay, you go do your own research. You also train yourself some few things. Don't always be on the group making noise, yet you don't know most of the things. Okay. Now that setting is done. That setting is done. Now let me go to the second one. Only 5 minutes. I'm going to use only 5 minutes. The second one, when you get a signal in the group like this one, maybe Pepe, maybe this is Pepe, this one, okay? I'll not repeat the coral drop. I'll not repeat take a profit, because it is the same thing that I have done in the other first, whatever. Now you come here on the trade setting, okay? Trade setting. Now when you come here, your capital is $1,000. Okay. Now what you are going to do, how do you get the first buying amount? This is the formula. How do you get the first buying amount? I'll not use this, but my capital and the margin calls that I'm going to use, they are going to give me the first buying amount that I'm going to use. So the first buying amount is equals your capital divided with the margin call limits. As simple as that. That is the second method of setting the robot. The capital you have, divide it with the margin calls you have. The answer you get is what you put here. As simple as that. What is our capital? It's $1,000. Divide it with how many margin calls do you want to use? It is your choice. For me, I prefer using 15. 15. That is 66.66. I come here and I put here 66.66. Okay. Now I come here. I will not repeat this and this. I did that. I'm going to go back here. Margin configuration. Now, the number of ratios, I will not use this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put 1, 1 throughout. 1, 1 throughout. One time. Okay? One time throughout. I will not change this. Or you can say, if your drop is 29, okay, 29%, the other call drop, okay, which is given the signal, you can say from the first call to the fourth call, I want to use smaller percentage drop. You can use 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Okay? The first 4. More side the robot invest some good USDT faster. Okay? Now, this plus this, that is 1, plus this 1.5, this is 2. Okay, it means now the drop was 29 minus 2, this is 26. Okay, 27 drop remaining now. 27 drop remaining now. Margin calls, how many? 15 margin calls minus 4 margin calls, it is 11. Okay, now 27 drop divided with 11. 27 divided with 11, that is 2.45. Now from the fifth call, I'm going to put 2.45 up to the last call. Here I'm going to put 1 1 and 1 1. Now, people, if mathematics disturbs you so much, why can't you do this? Why can't you use this one? Now, it means that whenever the market is going down, the robot will be investing 66.661 time, 66.661 time in each and every margin. What is the same thing? I know that we have changed the multiple ratios to 1 1 1 throughout. Okay. Now that is done. Now remember, this first buying amount in the market, we don't count it as the margin call. Okay, but here we are seeing that we want the robot to invest money from the first call to the 15th call, to invest how much from here, from the first call, 15th call, it is 66.66 times how many margin calls? There are 15. It is $999, almost $1,000. But there is also the other first buying amount which the robot invested first in the market before it comes here to buy the margin calls. There is always the first buying amount in the market also, which was 66.66. But when we calculate from here up to the 15th call, it is 999.9. It means our capital exceeds what we have. What you are going to do, you are going to reduce on the margin calls, and where there is 15, put a 14. Okay, such that 66.66 times 14 margin call, that is 933, plus the other first buying number 66.66. It gives you 1,000. So yeah, you have to be creative here. Okay, now it means I have balanced my capital very well to 1,000. Okay. Yes. I'm done. You come here and start. You choose a strategy mode, you come here and start switch on margin calls. I'm done. The second strategy is done. Now time for questions. The training is done, time for questions now. Now we are 57, okay? It is too big, still too big. But before I ask you the question, have you understood, guys? Have we understood? Yeah. Shaban, I've been seeing you on the group asking questions, but have we understood today? Shaban, mwebanga tutegedde ebintu bya leero. Hey. Yeah. Okay. I have never taught a bull run strategy in my life. Maybe you just go and consult your leader who taught you that. For me, that is my bull run strategy, the one I've given you. That's why I told you don't confuse strategies. Okay. What about future? My friend Frederick, leave alone future trading. I don't teach people future trading on Royal Q. Yeah, leave it. Go for sport trading, please. Go for sport trading. Leave alone futures. Yeah. Share WhatsApp group link. Did you activate? You have to go to your leader who activated you to give you the WhatsApp group link. What about AI margin call? Don't switch it on because AI margin call delays the robot to buy the margin calls. So the AI margin call, always switch it off. I'm talking about what? Guys, do you have some more questions? Okay. What will happen when you are trading a coin with all your capital and maybe you forget and set another coin? You go deep in the market, in the floating loss, and you keep waiting for so long. So according to the training I've given you, I think you can now put in practice of things that I've trained you. Humphrey, the training I've given you today, I think you have now learned a lesson. You've learned a lesson. Don't trade very many coins. Trade one currency at a go and manage your capital very well. What is the difference between open position? Okay. Michael, thank you so much for that question. Now, if you turn on this button, okay, let me share. Let me share. Let me share. Now, Mike, when you turn on this button, okay, like this, it means when it comes to margin configuration here, you are telling the robot that 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, it will be doubling the multiple bind ratios. Okay, times 1. Okay, it means that now this one becomes a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, because it is 1 times 1, a 2. So when the robot is buying, it will be multiplying the first buy number of 66.66 times 2, not times 1. Remember, but you don't have enough capital. It means the robot is going to consume all your capital, either in the full margin call and leaving around the rest of the margin calls. The robot will finish all your capital within 1 minute. Okay, the robot is, whenever the robot is doubling the margin, the buying ratio, doubling buying ratio, doubling buying ratio, doubling buying ratio. Every ratio it doubles, it multiplies it with the first buying amount. That's when the robot is going to finish all your capital within 5 minutes or within 2 minutes, and you start crying for us. Okay, unless you are trading one coin and you have $10,000 or $5,000, you can do that. You can switch on this button. But my friend, if you have 1,000, 2,000, but just when you turn on that button, now if I had put here 3.55, 3.55, 3.55. This is 3.5 times the first buying amount. What was the first buying amount for the previous? It was 3.55. 3.55 times 17, that was 60.3. That was 60.35. It means the robot is going to multiply this times 2. Okay? That's what you call open double position. The robot will be multiplying the multiple buying ratio 3.55 times 2 times the first buying amount, which is 17. It will finish all your capital within 3 calls or within 4 calls or 5 calls, and start crying for your lead. My leader, capital is finished. What can I do? Kumbe, the robot has taken all the money in the trade at once because of this button. So never switch on this button. It is very dangerous if you have very small capital. 1,000 is very small capital for this. Even 2,000 is very small. The robot will be consuming all of it within a few margin calls. Okay. Leader, what if I'm using $80? Now, if you're using $80, because $80, for me, $80, it is very small capital, because you just have, now, if you're using $80, don't chase the market. Don't chase the market. Wait for the market to go down. If you see a coin at the current price, for you, my friend, just bear with it. Just put here all your $80 and put here your 5%, maybe whatever, okay, 6% also. For you who has small capital, people with small capital, $50, $80, 40, small capital, okay? Always expose all your capital, because even if you set margin calls, still it is useless. The market will go against you. Okay, but some people they set margin calls with $80, but for me, this is too small. Okay, or you can say, what is my capital? My capital, $80 divided with 7 margin calls. 7 margin calls, 80 divided by 7 is 11.2. Okay, you come here and put 11 in, 11.2, 11.4, 42. Okay, margin call, they are 7. You can use 5 margin calls or 7. Okay. Here I put 1 also. Okay. Yes, you can set margin calls if you want, but $80. It is very small capital, but it is good to set a margin calls if you want. I've given you a formula. Your capital divided by the margin calls that you want to use. Okay. So you are free to use margin calls, or you expose all your money and wait for your 5%. Because if I expose all my $80 here, if I expose here my $80, all of it, and I give it 5%, when the market goes high, 80 times 5.4%, that is 4.32%, $32. Okay. But if you set like here I put 11. Here I put $11, $11.42. What if the robot buys only 3 times? Because 11.42 times 4 plus the other first buying amount, the 5 point. Okay. 11.42 times 4 is 45 plus the other first buying amount 11.42. Okay, times 4 times 5.4%. That's $3. That's why I told you, even if you have same capital, you can't make same profits. For me, who exposed all my capital, I'll make $4.5. Why you make $3? Okay. So 8 margin calls, you can also set margin calls if you want, but I've given you a formula. Gibson, have we understood? Gibson, have we understood? I was trading this coin, it was in the floating loss, but someone was trading same coin, but he was in a profit. How come? Now, I don't know how much capital you invested in that coin, because people are making money in the floating loss. That's what we call making money in the floating loss. For you being in the floating loss, because you don't have capital for the robot to keep buying for you, but someone else is in the same coin with you, but is making profits because he has good capital. Another thing, we enter the market at different time. Someone who entered the market yesterday, their market is different from someone who joined today. The market is different. There's someone who joined the market when Bitcoin was at 66. Okay, now Bitcoin is at 64. So people make money at different market situation. Today you find Bitcoin at 63, but there's someone who entered the market when Bitcoin was at 65. That person is waiting for Bitcoin to go to that price. There is another person who joined today. It means that the person who joined today is going to make more money than someone who joined when Bitcoin was at 65. Okay? If Bitcoin is at 59K, there's someone who entered from there has made more money than someone who entered the market when Bitcoin was at 63. So people enter the market at different times. That's why you see people are making profits, but for you are not making profits because your market sometimes is different. That's why we're going to kuvungisa sente. yakusanga nga dola eri ku 3.95 ate omulala agende nga eri ku 3.38 mu 10. Kwegamba bwe mugulira dollars price ebayanjawulo fluctuating. So the same applies to this business. We enter the market at different time. Themba. But if you expose all capital and the price drops, what happens? You go in the floating loss automatically. If you don't have margin calls, you suffer with your floating loss. If you expose all your money, now I'm talking about people with small capital, $50, $40, $30. For you, automatically you have to go in the floating loss because you have small capital. You just have to be patient for the market to rise and you also make profit. Okay? Yes. And people, I told you, if you have small capital, you share the opportunity with other people and start collecting capital from the network. Share the business with your friends and earn $30. Actually, for me, when I joined the business, I never had trading capital. I got the capital from the team. The capital I'm trading with right now, I got it from the team since 2021 December. Okay? Up to now, I'm still doing the business and I'm still having a team. When the team is trading, I also make money. Okay? But the bad thing about you, now we give you the trainings. We give you the trainings. You are mastering the business very slowly. You also share this knowledge to the prospects, to the people that have joined the business, to give them the skills. You will not wait for $1,000. You not wait for $500 from somewhere. If you don't have capital, start with what you have. You have a team, you have a mouth, you can speak. Some of you are still doing scams. You are still doing scams. You are doing Royal Q. At the same time, you are doing a return on investment. You are pulling people from Royal Q, taking them to your scam. People, and you also don't get ashamed of going to Binance to withdraw money and invest it to another platform where I don't have control of your money. You don't have trading capital. Again, you are pulling your money from Binance, investing in a scam website. Why don't you just concentrate? The level where I am right now, it's because of the passion I had. The team I have in Royal Q is because of the consistency I had in this business. If I was that person who was jumping from one business to another, do you think I would be on this level where I am right now? Do you think I would have this team? Okay. Because for me, I understood where gold is. Loyalty is a gold business. Okay. So if you are jumping from one business to another, never expect results. You are making people to lose their money in scams for you because you are yearning for commission. Never expect results. Okay, that's why we tell you to come on Zoom so that you also get this knowledge. After getting the knowledge from crypto, you are teaching people how to use a robot. Because you are going to start duplicating each and every one that joins your team. You duplicate each and every one, give them the knowledge. Okay? I told you, Even if you don't, here, you have to work with your leader. You have to work, as this one has said, it isn't easy to convince people joining these projects. It is easy. Only that for you make it difficult. I told you last time, if you don't have knowledge, or you are unable to teach your people, take them to your leader. Take them to your leader to teach them on your behalf. Why are you working alone? Don't work alone. Work with your leader. Because for you don't have information. It's your leader who has the information. Some of you are not confident in the way you explain to your prospects. You're not confident. How do you expect your prospect to join you when you're not confident? Take your prospect to your leaders. Because your leaders have the information to give to your prospects. For me, every day, my downlines are bringing their prospects to me. Because it's me who has the information. Nina wano downline yabagamba zibanda simanyi binnyonnyola nze nina edaba nga kola ki ayaabi manyi temumbuuza bingi n'abandeetera lwasonga nze nina information ey'okubagamba ate nga nawe bwe nkutendeka okitegeera katole nti yegwe akalobya business. Why do you think other people are getting prospects? They are getting activation gains. It is because they are working with their leaders. For why do you work alone? Yeah? You join the business. Another thing, most of you focus on your friends. That's why they are negatizing you. That those things don't work. For us, we have ever done them. Have they ever done Royal Q? We have ever done those things, they don't work. Have they ever done Royal Q that and it didn't work for them? Kuba kati omulembe ogwaliwo si gwe guliwo kati. Omulembe gukyuka okukola ssente. Ebyaliwo edda si bye biriwo kati. Okitegeera? Eno business gifuule nnyangu. Make it easy. Don't work alone, work with your leader. If you get a prospect, please tell him, please, even me, I've just joined a business, but I don't know how to explain to you, but let me forward you to my leader. He knows much about the business and is helping me to earn such profits. He's training me slowly. Is that hard to you to tell to your prospect? It is not hard. If your prospects want to meet me physically, they can meet me in town. If they want to meet me online, it is okay. I don't think your leader can refuse to present your prospect. I don't think so. So I don't expect someone to blame a leader that I took a prospect to my leader and refused to teach them. No, I've not had such complaints. Now, who is not working? Is it you or your leader? So you have to work with your leader. Where things fail, you have to see your leader. If you don't know how to direct your prospect, how to activate, go to your leader. Your leader is going to ask you your referral link, your invitation link. I will not use mine. I will use yours. Okay? To activate your prospect. Another thing, guys, some of you, your prospects don't believe in you because you haven't yet made some results. But your prospects can believe in your leaders. They follow us. For me, I have very many followers on my status, WhatsApp status, for downlines. They follow my statuses. So your prospect might not join because of you, but he might join because of your leader. Bulabulabi kwa account you, activation gain $30. I don't know how you got it. It is because I've been following your prospect. These prospects, they follow us every day, what we post. what we talk on our status, what we post on our Telegram. They might not join today, but don't think that they have not joined, like the business. They love the business, but they want to see your seriousness in the business. Does it work? Is it real? But some of you, after teaching a prospect, you go to status, you start posting things which don't make money. Our prospect is serious. You also be persistent. You post your business on your status. Ask yourself why someone else is activating the same person you taught. So when you after presenting the business to your prospect, either me or you, please make sure your prospect follows you and you also follow him or her. What they post, these people, they join us because of what we post. If you don't have results, you post on your status. So your prospect can either join because of my results, but not your results, or not your results. So for me, I have very many prospects for my downlines. They follow me on status, but they don't follow the people who showed them the business. So you just sit there enjoying the activation gain, not knowing that you have been following your prospect and is also following me. They may be always, I'm also looking for money. Na joining a business. Naye nga following gwe, following nze, basonga go tolina results. Kati now people who are just waiting for results to build the team. That is wastage of time. When will you get the results? The thing is simple. Just work with your leader. That's all. If you want to build a team faster, work with your leader. I have here my champion called Rodas. He has just joined a business 1 month back. He's now on V2 rank, middle rank. He's on the middle rank, 1 month of doing the business. But did he have results? He did have results. And he's now making money. He's earning the activation gains of $10. The team quantification from the team is making good money. Okay? You mean for him he's so confident enough to go to V2? So guys who are giving excuses, people are not easy to convince. It's because you are the one teaching what they don't understand. So from today onwards, stop working alone. Work with your leader. If you are not good at explaining to someone, please take that person to your leader. Create WhatsApp group and add your leader there. Your leaders are going to start presenting in your respective teams. And they will post there your links. Because we want you to grow. That's the duplication that we are doing. Okay, so if you are not getting people, that's not an excuse. Everyone who can join business, but don't work alone. Work with your leader. How do you know the progress the robot is making in buying margin calls? You just come here and check here. Just come here and check here. Every margin calls the robot buy, you'll find them here. Okay. So that's it. People, I want to rest also. tomorrow we might not even have Zoom because it made me tired. How do you manually stop the robot when it has reached a certain profit percent and you want to get out of the market? Okay. There's a coin that I'm trading right now. Now this coin has of about 14 margin calls. I use the second strategy. I gave it 40. I gave it 40 margin calls. First buy amount 20 and 40. 40 margin calls. So far it has about 14 margin calls. The market is going down. Are you seeing how the robot buys? What is the mode? I'm in the sub-bin mode. Okay, I'm in the sub-bin mode. Okay. Now you come here. You come to sell. Don't sell at a loss. If I sell at a loss, I'm going to lose 4.6%. I'm going to lose 4.7% of what the robot has invested. So make sure that you sell at a profit, okay? At a profit. So you come here. If I tap here market price, they are saying I'm going to lose $14. So if it is in the profit, make sure you close it when it is in the profit, not in negative. Okay? I think you've understood. Then you come here, sure. Tap on sure. Okay. So I cannot sell it because I'm in the photos of negative. I'm not floating so much. That's why I love setting very many margin calls. I'm not floating so much, but I can even put it in the what? The real-time settlement. Okay. So that's it. I'm setting 40 margin calls. One coin is trading. Leader. Okay, I don't understand. How does copy? It's today that I've understood the difference between the first strategy and second strategy. Thanks, leader. Okay, welcome. When is the next? Is the morning Zoom? 7 a.m. Okay. You people, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. You wait tomorrow. What you didn't understand today, wait tomorrow morning. And you shall also have another one tomorrow at 9 p.m. That's night. Okay? Yeah, now we are 30. Okay. People, you go and rest. You go and rest. Thank you so much for attending. Okay? Thank you so much for attending. God bless you.